Hey there, my name is Anna, and I lost my virginity at 15 years old. Do you know what it feels like to make love for the first time? I'm sure you've heard stories of how pleasurable and sensational it is. Well, I wish my experience was even close to that, because sadly, it was not. So, a few months ago, I started to date my boyfriend, Derek, and at first, Derek and I didn't talk much since I'm shy. He's really cute, and also the new kid in school. Derek introduced himself to me. We started to talk here and there, and soon after, we became friends. Then we became really close and did everything together. When he asked me to be his girlfriend, of course I said yes. And we would spend hours talking on the phone every single night, talking about all sorts of stuff, from how we spend our childhood to a more personal and intimate stuff. At times, we even did our homework together, and for once, homework was fun. Eventually, Derek told me that he wanted us to make love. I told him that I wanted to wait for marriage because of my parents. Derek told me he loved me, and that we'll probably end up married one day anyway. I love him too, so I decided to do it. So I went over to Derek's house. It was finally time to do it, and we talked on his couch for a little bit before going into his room. He kept biting his lips, and it was really driving me crazy. He grabbed my butt, and I knew he was passionate about me. Immediately after, he kissed me, and we tried to do it, but it hurt so bad that I screamed like, stop. Like, I couldn't do it. Like, this really hurts. And Derek stopped immediately. I told him that, I'm sorry, but I don't think I'm ready. And I was really scared. So Derek asked me if I was okay, and he said that he's sorry and he didn't mean to cause me any pain. He told me that it would hurt a little bit for the first time, and that's normal. But after I calmed down, Derek asked me if I wanted to try it again, and he said he'd be more gentle. I thought of it for a while, and the moment I think of the pain I felt, I instantly decided, you know what, I shouldn't do this. I decided to call the one person I knew that I can call on for help in this situation. My friend, Jenna. We'd been friends for quite a while, and she wasn't a virgin. I had already spoke to her about this, but I never asked, what to expect. So I dialed her number, but she didn't answer. This is a sign, I thought. Okay, let me try one more time. And luckily, she picked up. I explained to her exactly what actually happened, and thank God I called her. She confirmed what Derek said. She said, it's gonna hurt a little bit, but the feeling that you'll get after the initial pain passes. And it's one to die for. I can't really explain it, is what she said. So just calm down, breathe in and out, and tell Derek to be very gentle. You'll be fine, my love. With her advice, I decided that, I was gonna go ahead and proceed. So we started doing it again, and it was very awkward, and I felt really uncomfortable. It was actually starting to hurt then, and I could feel my heart racing. That was all I remembered before I started to freak out. My heart was beating through my chest, and it was starting to sting. I couldn't see as well as usual. I noticed Derek was starting to freak out too. He dialed 911 on his phone, and when they arrived, they told me that I was having a severe panic attack and that my heart rate was very high. So off to the hospital we went. I took a short nap before being woken up by someone shaking my arm. I'm telling you, I never felt pure fear until I realized I was looking into my dad's eyes. My dad asked me what happened, and I started stuttering. Dad? I went over to Derek's house, and we kind of made love for the first time. I had a severe panic attack, which made my heart rate go astoundingly high. My dad's facial expression changed as he looked at Derek. And Dad surprised me because he smiled at me and told me that I made a mistake, and that he was just glad that I'm okay. He told us that we should think about waiting. I ended up getting out of the hospital that night. Derek and I stayed together and decided not to do it for a long time. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe for more awesome stories.